Hello, I'm Jason Harrington, President and CEO of Lakes Regional Healthcare. As you probably are aware, over the last 18 months we've been doing some construction here on the campus, and that construction is separate and separated from the rest of the campus. And we were made aware last week that two of the contractors on the site tested positive for COVID-19. Each of them lives outside of the county, so you wouldn't have seen those listed on our numbers. We were further made aware yesterday that we had another contractor who tested positive as well. That contractor lives within the county, and so that will count toward our numbers. Because of that, obviously the health and safety of the construction workforce, our own workforce, and the community is certainly paramount and our number one priority. So as a result, effective today, we've shut down the construction site. It'll be closed for the next 14 days. During that time, we will have it disinfected. During that time also, the 14 days is about the entire incubation period for COVID-19. So for those who might have been impacted by it, and we're currently evaluating the testing of the construction workforce. And so wanted to make you aware of the reason for there not being construction going on at Lakes Regional Healthcare. Further, to make you aware that as you might expect, again, I told you that those sites are physically separated by construction barriers and plastic walls and otherwise. But there are a handful of LRH staff that access that site periodically, and so those staff have been identified and will be tested and have been taken off work and will be quarantined until such time as those tests come back. We feel fairly positive about late last week, or early last week actually, we went to universal masking here on the campus. So all of our employees, whether you're a clinical employee, patient care employee, or otherwise, are required to wear a mask. In addition to that, in the middle part of last week, the construction site was also required, the workers on the site were required to have masks on as well. So we believe that those things will help to mitigate any spread, but to be overly cautious, again, we thought it best to close the site, best to identify of our own team who had been on the site, and we're taking every precaution. The safety of our staff, the construction workforce, and our community is paramount, and wanted you to be aware of that. Also, thank you for your continued vigilance in staying at home, self-isolation, social distancing, washing your hands, not touching your face, wearing masks in public when appropriate, and continue doing what you're doing, and we're grateful for that. Thank you very much.